Since 2007, Campbell County students grades 7 through 10 have taken part in the Life Are You Ready Teen Health Fair. The goal of Life Are You Ready is to prevent risky and destructive behaviors by youth with education about personal choices, social responsibility, and accountability. Life Are You Ready begins with a maze consisting of 3 sets of simulated parties with specially trained peer actors playing the roles of partiers. The actors encourage the students to take part in risky behaviors. Some of the parties are busted by local law enforcement officers. They explain to students what would happen if this were a real party and they were actually arrested. The activity is designed to introduce teenagers to the idea that each decision has an outcome. Some they'll enjoy, and some they wish they could run from.
I think it's better going through a maze and obstacles and stuff because it really puts pressure on you instead of just reading about it.
The book just tells you what to do, but this time you get to test your knowledge of the subject.
One thing, this is hands-on, and if you read it in a book, it doesn't really grasp you as well. You don't learn it, you just think, oh well, this will never happen to me. When you go through it, it kind of sticks with you more and you realize it can happen to you and happens to millions of people every day.
After students experience the first section of the maze, they are given cards directing them to consequence areas based on risky behaviors such as sexual activity, drug use and/or alcohol use, impaired driving, and tobacco use. Consequences can include a visit to an accident scene, the emergency room or intensive care, juvenile detention, probation, the court system, getting pregnant or fathering a child, counseling, and even death. The intent of Life Are You Ready is to prepare youth to make informed decisions about life choices, provide parents and trusted adults with current information about life choice behaviors from the teen perspective, and encourage open, honest discussion of these behaviors. To better facilitate this process, Life Are You Ready also hosts a community session so that parents and community members can experience the Life Are You Ready maze and learn about peer pressure from a teen's perspective. Students complete pre- and post-event surveys developed by the Wyoming Survey and Analysis Center at the University of Wyoming. This is a science-based educational event. It is not a platform for the promotion of political, religious, or social agendas or value systems.
You can actually experience what happens, so what's going to happen out in the real world. In the classroom you can't, they just teach you what's going to happen, but you don't really comprehend what's going on until you actually see what it's like.
It's not the big picture on they'll make fun of you if you don't do this. The big picture is where it's going to take you the rest of your life.
The most important thing I learned is that if you think you're doing something just for fun and you'll get away with it, don't think that, because you'll get in a lot of trouble, and no matter what, you'll always have that bad feeling that you did that inside.